All right, my name is Drew Deltz, and I help people grow Instagram pages, and I basically consult them on how to do that. And that's what I currently do for a living, and that is basically the pinnacle of my success when it comes to Instagram growth and the success on the platform. The reason why it's my favorite platform, I'd say, is because it's really professional, and no matter how many other any other platforms that come out, like TikTok, for instance, or if you go back to Facebook, Instagram is always viewed as the professional, more branding one. It's always the aesthetic platform, and I've always been kind of like an aesthetic driven person. Like for me, like I love photography, I love videography, to where like everything to do with that, I'm a fan of. So that's what kind of guided me towards Instagram. And the thing is, like when I was starting off on social media, that was really the only platform that I had massive traction on from the very beginning. And then from then on, I developed, like the skill set of learning how the platform works, learning how other algorithm works, and learning how I can leverage, that same information and use it on other different platforms, to where I can grow, my presence, grow other Instagram accounts, and then eventually, get on clients to where I can grow their pages for them and then tell them exactly what they're doing right versus what they're doing wrong and what they can fix to get more and more success with the platform. So my first Instagram page was a meme page, believe it or not. It was kind of crazy because that page grew super quickly, and I did not expect it because I was, juggling other Instagram pages at the moment, and that was one of the pages that I guess in a sense least expected the success. And it just out of the blue, I just started just blowing up because I would just like one post after another, consistently actually putting in the work and effort that's required to on the platform. And then it just like every post that I started like putting out there like nonstop, like I said, like consistency is key on the platform, and content is the king. That's content drives your success on the platform. So like one post after another, like it would rank really high on the explore page, rank high on hashtags, and like that exposure, one after another, that's what built and stabilized the account from the start. And that's how I got like my first, like breakthrough success, to where it's just like not like a mental thing, to where it's just like a blockade, to where like you think, oh, I have to do X, Y, and Z so I can blow up on Instagram, right? Or you have to go on this photo shoot, or you have to stay in front of 10 different Lamborghinis, or you have to like do this crazy skydive video to go viral on Instagram. But in reality, it was, okay, how can I make this as authentic to myself, and then how can I use what I have right now to get to where I want to be. And that was because of with that mindset, to where it's just like, I'm not going to focus on everything else around me. I'm going to focus with what I have now and use what I have now, use the knowledge, use the resources I have now to get to that level, even though it might take a little bit longer, or like in my case, it took a lot shorter of a time span than I thought. I thought my other pages were going to blow past this one like crazy, but it didn't. It really didn't. Like that's what took me by surprise, was the fact that like once you sit down and you do what's necessary and you follow through with every little thing, and you kind of like focus, and even if you're not good at one thing, you can develop that skill set, take some time, like you're not going to be perfect on every single little feature and stuff that comes out on any social media platform, really, but over time you start to develop the skill set, and then you find out what works and what doesn't work. And that's exactly what I developed around one social media platform after another, and with Instagram specifically, because they always have so many different features and things coming out, and their algorithm is always updating and stuff, and people are always worrying. But in reality, it's your content. It really is. That's your main driving factor, whether you can provide the content and put it out there, and then that's how you're going to get any form of traction on the platform.